Alright. Hope everyone's doing alright tonight. Started a little bit later than I wanted to. But here I am. I feel like this late night time slot has kind of just been where I've been able to find the most time to actually do things, so bear with me if you are, about to go to bed here, like on the east coast of the US, for example. Maybe if you catch this overseas, good morning to you. But either way. So if anyone wasn't at the end of the last stream, we found something wonderful. I was going to the spider farm, I was repairing some tools, no big deal. And all of a sudden, I'm looking through the view window into the farm. I'm like, this spider is underwater. What the heck is going on in there? And all of a sudden, I realized, that's not a spider. That was an axolotl. And so now I've got a little axolotl buddy. So now I just have to wonder, do I name him? Name him. So I'm gonna have to sit on that for a little bit. Got some ideas in mind, but for the time being, he's gonna stay safe right there. Don't want my little buddy getting lost. So yeah, for anyone who hasn't caught the last of my, last few of my late night streams like this, we're going to digging. We're doing a lot of digging, going to be doing a lot of digging. That's all we're doing, really, to be honest with you. So, that being said, I suppose there's nothing left to it but to do it. Get our butts over there to the slime farm. I've been periodically making trips back just to make sure that there's plenty of space in my inventory, because I don't like having to leave resources back on the floor, all that stone and everything going on. But it is what it is. Oh, hello there, Mr. Creeper. Wink. I'll leave that behind. We have farms for that. And I did the rest of this in yesterday's stream, and I actually had some help from Nacho and Switchback Mongo himself to do this bit. And someone left me a little face there, apparently. So we're going to finish up that chunk and just move on to the next, I guess. And what else do you do? Take a text real quick, just a moment. Yep. My brother's birthday was the other day, so he's showing off a little birthday gift he gave to himself. So this is the method I've determined is better compared to how I was originally doing it. Just being able to walk back and forth makes life so much easier. Don't have to worry about falling into holes over here because I already had some redug over in the other chunk. This one chunk has taken less than half the time of the previous one. So yeah, this has just kind of been my life for the last few nights. Not the most exhilarating, but, you know, it is what it is. Honestly, I've just been having plenty of fun to be able to try out this whole solo stream thing. It's been a very interesting experience for me. Because this is something basically brand new to me. I feel like I say this every time I start up this thing, but it's mostly because I'm just kind of digging a hole. I have exhausted my reserves of things to talk about long ago. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Go down there. Okay. So like just that layer is already a whole row of my inventory. Real pain to have to go back and forth. At the same time, I don't want to leave anything behind. Lord knows that the one time I'm going to need, you know, how do I know when or when I'm not going to need 8 double stacks full of stone? You know, you just don't know these things. I'm still thinking about dinner though. Wife is a chef, and tonight we made some pasta with mussels and just shit ton of herbs. And, oof, it was good. A wonderful time of that. And lately I've gotten her into the... God, I guess by this point it's technically an older show. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just came up on Nickelodeon maybe in 07, I want to say it was. I think it was 07. But yeah, she's been absolutely loving it. Managed to get her hooked on it, and it's just kind of been our nightly pastime for the last couple weeks now. Don't get very much time to watch it just because she goes to bed very early, being a teacher and all. But she enjoys it, and she talks to her kids about it, and just, they think it's really cool that their teacher is watching some of the same shows that they are. In a small way, that also makes me feel a little bit better because it's like, okay, I'm not completely out of touch with the kids yet. I never did a going live dub. Yeah. I don't really have any social media of my own, so I'm kind of just piggybacking off of the people that I stream with often, Andres and Sickly, who, if you're not following, what are you doing? They're much funnier than I am. Humor's never been the bombastic, you know, the bright person in the room kind of thing. I've always been the drier, just kind of deadpan humor kind of guy. And also just, generally speaking, quieter. I don't really do a whole lot more. But, you know, whenever it's late like this, you don't need to do anything crazy. I'm not looking to yell and scream at 11 o'clock. I'm sure that my wife and my neighbors would appreciate that. So in the meantime, I am more than happy filling my niche as it is right now. I'll be the quiet guy. I'll be the quiet guy any day. Already full up. Already time for making a run back. I'm gonna need to chop down some trees to make some more chests. I'm running out of wood over there. Corporate supplies are a little bit thin given the storage room situation over there in the warehouse. And while I would love to be able to, you know, toss all of this over there, just as it stands, I am going to need a lot more materials to work with before I can do that. Because I want to be able to make all kinds of like sorting machines and everything like that, and iron is a little bit of a commodity still. Just a little bit of a commodity. One of these days we'll finally get an iron farm and I can move on with my life. Oop, I wasn't clicked into the window. I meant to wait and sleep while I was there. Hopefully nothing spawns here in the meantime. Shouldn't. Lord knows I don't want to be sitting there in this hole, have a creeper drop in on my skull and just kaboom. That would be in any danger. It's not like I've felt any threat from a mob that isn't a piglin in a very long time. But, you know, it's the principle of the matter. Go this way. Excuse me. Should be relatively close. I might actually be able to get it done in this inventory. I absolutely just zoned out there for a little bit, and that was just dead silence. Whoops. Pretty easy to do that when you're just doing something mindless like this. It's also pretty easy to do it when there's no one in chat to talk to. Which, you know, is to be expected for the time being. Doing this in off-peak hours as a not popular streamer, it's gonna take some time. But I'm nothing if not patient. does happen to come in and or maybe watch this VOD back whenever I finally upload it to YouTube, which reminds me, I need to upload all of these things to YouTube. I haven't been doing that. Whoopsie. Sometime in the next few weeks, which date this recording, it is currently October 4th at about 11 p.m. Myself, Andrelicus, and Sickly Tortoise, as well as a couple of guests, who might be clicked from the SMP, might be Mongo, also from the sort of SMP. Switchback Mongo, that is. Helps if I say his full name. Be doing some spooky games throughout the month on our usual, probably Sunday slots. Sundays usually are Sunday Fun Day. That's when we do our multiplayer stuff. Might do it another day, though. It just kind of depends. And we will be likely playing maybe some Phasmophobia, just a bunch of different games that we can play together and have a good time of it with the spooky season. So definitely look forward to that. Those usually happen at about roughly 7-ish p.m. Eastern Time. Might be closer to 8, just kind of depends on people's schedules. Lately it's been closer to 8, so yeah, those are going to be fun nights. It's always fun listening to Honors and Sickly, specifically Sickly, get spooked. I'll have a good time. Not that I particularly handle horror games very well, or just jump scares in general. The jump scare doesn't bother me. It's the build-up. Psych myself out when the jump scare itself really isn't bad in the slightest. But regardless, certainly gonna be a good time. Ah, frick. Let's just. Ooh, okay. That's the end there. Let's do that. Good to know that we've found the end. And I guess nothing really left to do to this one except for just finish it out. Remember Nacho said that he dug out some of this. I kinda wish that he hadn't done that, to be honest with you, because my strategy was kind of planning to get down onto that top layer of the farm and look up to get these last few blocks. That way I could get everything that comes down. Not a big deal, though. It's more of just a safety net of like, oh, I fell. That's annoying. But is what it is. That could have been close. That's that. I want to clean up that little bit of cobblestone that's down there. I want to make all of this the same block. That's what I want to do, to be honest. That's a little easier said than done, though, obviously. It's not that it's difficult, it's just time-consuming. Everything is time-consuming. It's not gonna... That didn't break anything down there, did it? I hope not. Mm. Alright. Let's commit to this. Boink. I can slurp this up. What the? Oh. I think Nacho said that he did that. That's what he was talking about. I thought he fixed that. Well, glad that I noticed it now and not when I tried to show it off later. I say later, I mean probably next Friday. Yeah, that's an easy fix. As long as the minecart is still running, it really won't be much of anything at all. Oops, okay, I can't do that. How about I just... Yeet. Yeet. Oh, I need to get these anyway. I mean, I planned that all along. I knew that I need to get those torches. These ones too. This slimes on this level should be able to see these guys. Didn't really plan it out too well. Definitely gonna have to get these things eventually. Time hasn't exactly been on my side recently. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that minecart's not going, is it? Bugger. Let's fix this up then. Minecart is... Oops. Chilling right here. Oh, I broke the redstone. Wait, if I broke the redstone, then the redstone would still be here. Redstone's missing. Okay, well there's the magma blocks. I'm gonna put those in place. Shucks. Have any spare redstone in this chest over here? I don't have any sticks here, unfortunately. So I can make a redstone torch to make a repeater. Because I'm blind? I don't think I'm blind. Excuse me. Oh. Yes, that will have to make a check. If I just freeze in place for a little bit, I'm either dying from coughing or I'm checking a text. Don't worry about it. Is this guy still running? I said repeater earlier, I meant comparator. Just have to trust me that I knew what I meant. Nighttime. Piss off, baby zombie. Oh dear. Do be a lot of stone though. Am I just dumb? I'm just dumb. That's all. That's okay. Dumb happens to anyone. The damn thing's almost full already. These here, there. Dirt. Cobble. I thought I picked up some cobble, but I guess not. Ore. And redstone. I needed redstone supplies. I needed a comparator. There's redstone dust there. I think I need one repeater as well. I think that should be everything I need. Ooh, I just snapped my back there. Okay. Let's go patch that up. No sense in a farm trying to continue without the collection system working. Use this, and a little bit of redstone from over here. Just a little bit. Okay, so comparator goes in there. That powers that torch, which is still there. Good. Powers this, which sends it off. Okay, cool. So I didn't need the dust at all, actually. That's technically spawnable. No, it's not. I should gather up all that was left over. Oh yeah. It's all going together. It's very satisfying seeing this stuff actually start to work. That's not supposed to be there. Especially considering the fact that, like, where I'm AFKing right now, this, isn't even a great location. This is where I've been spending most of my time while the farm has been running. And, it's already been making a lot of slime. Like, that's just in the course of digging the chunks out. Wonderful. Excuse me. I guess it's on to the next chunk then. Already done 2, I guess. Yeah, this stream might not last nearly as long as the others have. I'm just kind of not in as big of a diggy mood tonight. But I wanted to come on, make a little bit of progress at the very least. Definitely at the very least finish that chunk off, which, you know, that's done. At least make some progress on this one. This one's got a lot missing, so that'll be easy to knock out on another night, I think. Then there'll be that one. I've been doing that one last, because I'm planning on using that space where the glass is over there to make a slime block elevator. I've said this before, I definitely have, but I just lack creative ideas on what to say, and so I say the same thing over and over again. Sue me. That's my walking area, thank you. Gravel. There are people stomping all above me right now. Apartment life is the best. Just go ahead and clear this top layer off before I don't have haste over here. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a problem. I am absolutely gonna need to fix that. Maybe I temporarily convert the top layer of my farm into the beacon. Well, this is still working. It seems like it's literally just that very last line that's not working. So I still get it here. Still get it there. Still get it there. So I don't have it here. I'm not moving the beacon for a block and a half, 2 blocks. Speaking of spooky, just don't look down. Look at it. Oh god. Ah shit, I've been challenged, haven't I? I've literally never attempted an LG bucket. Spam click in a bit, it'll work. Ugh. Fine. I'm not gonna be able to live it down if I don't, so. I got feather. Actually, you know what? I've absolutely fallen into this hole before. Should be fine. I don't have them on me. Okay. I did it. Easy clap. That's a clip. First MLG water. Let's go. Baby's first MLG. That's a lot of glass. There's gonna be even more. There's gonna be even more, I promise you. Because this layer right here, it's gonna extend over all of this. This is going to be... Oh, Dylan, you haven't seen this yet, actually, have you? So this may look slightly familiar if you recall the second goddamn week of the SMP. But this is my slime farm that I finally finished up. All 5 of these chunks are slime chunks. The slimes chase after the iron golems there in the corners, die down here to the magma blocks, get picked up by mine carts, and whenever they come back, they trip this comparator here and deposit anything they picked up, and off they go. And so all this is just what's been like made while I'm digging out these chunks, which is wonderful. There's another one over here. I would like to funnel these into the same area. Rip all that experience, and that's what we got the gold farm for. Oh yeah, did a baby's first MLG. Yeah, I'm digging out the tops of all of these chunks, both for aesthetic purposes, because I want to glass over the ceiling of all of it, but also because it will help with the spawning algorithm, because there's less checks for... I did it. Yeah, and there's less checks for the spawning algorithm to say, oh, should I spawn a mob here? I don't want it to spawn a mob there, so just remove the possibility. Gravel. Gravel, gravel, gravel. If I didn't need you for concrete powder, I would hate you so much. So how have you two been doing tonight, Dylan and Mongo? It's been a whole 24 hours since I last saw a couple of you. Sleepy? Yeah, I get that. It is, what is that, 11:30? An old man. It feels like everyone's getting old except for me. I just haven't been able to get into the fall asleep at a normal heat. I almost backed off that. Whoopsie. I've been able to get into the real adult sleeping arrangement. Mining's going pretty well. Going pretty well. I didn't actually start until 11 o'clock tonight, basically. It was like 10:53. But I finished up the rest of the chunk that we started yesterday. I'm getting started on this chunk here now. Wouldn't say fall asleep at a normal time, just perpetually tired. That's a mood and a half right there, man. I get that. Oops. Eh. Sorry, that's the OCD kicking in. But yeah, I'm just the beacon is just barely not able to catch these bottom or these farthest two rows, and it's occasionally just a little bit annoying. It has a lot to do with me never getting a solid 7 to 9 hours of sleep, not falling asleep and waking up at the same time every day like science says I should. Yep, that is exactly what has plagued me since sophomore year of high school. Freshman year, really. I've just never been able to get the sleep that I need, and I can never keep a consistent schedule because sometimes I'm decent and I actually go to bed at, you know, what I would consider decent hours, you know. But other times I accidentally stay until the sun's up. Whoops. So just it just varies all the time. I slept from 2 to 6:30 every day, every weekday. I wasn't quite that bad, but I was a stay up until like 4 in the morning every night, get up at 6 kind of guy. Oh yeah, cross country. I do not miss cross country. Do not miss that one bit. That one go. God, I tried to do cross country in high school, and it just I did cross country because I was too weak to actually do any of the normal sports. And just that. I always forget that that's how that works. Boy. Marching band, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with this statement. God, I was bad at cross country, and I got so embarrassed during it. I was like, fuck it, I want to show them all. I'm gonna do track in the next season instead, and I'm gonna show them exactly how good I can be. Yeah, I was shit at that too, surprisingly enough. Um, so I quit that too, and then I did marching band instead. It's something that I enjoy. Novel, andesite, diorite. Some diorite there. That I've got. Yeah, flint's in here for some reason. I really don't know why. I didn't put it there. Ugh. Excuse me. Like coming from home from school, playing Call of Duty and Destiny with friends. After that, I went to sleep and played games that I liked. And after they went to sleep, I played games that I liked. Gotcha. Understood that at first. What was I? What was I really doing? So I got through South Park, Stick of Truth so fast. I forgot that game existed. Oh, well, since I have you guys here, I suppose it's time. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of South Park in general, so that kind of took away some of the appeal of the game. So I gave some thought to a name here, and I decided name an axe. No, I'm not going to name the axolotl axe. I'm going to name him Louis. Because one thing that Vanessa and I have always talked about, is, or at least barely joked about, is getting two pugs and naming them Stewie and Chowder. And so, whenever I have a pet in a game, since then, I have named them Louie. So that we can have Stewie, Louie, and Chowder. So, Louie. I forget how you actually, like, proper tame an axolotl. I know that you have to, but I haven't done that quite yet. Come here. PS5 Digital Edition. I guide those to that which I cannot possess. Alright, Louie, you stay there and be safe. It's not going to be safe where I'm going. It's dark. I didn't know it was dark. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, dude, same. Being able to instant mine is wonderful. I'm the same way with speed too. Like from the beacon around corporate, I don't know how I can ever play without it anymore. Even just walking around here is painful. There's just multiple stacks just sitting here. Oi. I... I'm intending on making, like, some high-speed boaterways eventually. And I just don't know how I'm possibly going to have the patience to get all that ice. I really don't. Like, I want to set up the Nether Hub with ice roads to get everywhere we need to go. Of course, you know, everything right here is so close together that it kind of becomes irrelevant. But eventually we're going to branch out and be able to go super far out. Right now we're kind of trying to confine ourselves so that we don't generate too many new chunks with the new update coming out. When we do, though, That'll be wonderful. Y'all like that ASMR? Just the Instant Mine ASMR channel? Well, okay. I lost my haste. Time for the diddle-do. Alright. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Always appreciate the company. Maybe I'll see you... I should make it this Friday. I don't intend on missing it this time. I usually don't like to miss 2 weeks in a row. So... possibly see you Friday. Oy, I really just wish that this was more of a riveting experience. It's one of those things that I don't want to do, but I need to get it done. There's only so many ways I can... There's only so many things I can even talk about walking back and forth over the same chunk over and over again. But on the right side... Ooh, sorry. Ugh, that sucked. Still recovering. Sorry about that. Doesn't Dr. Risso and TNT do the heck out of this place? Well, I could, and if I didn't already have my slime farm down there, I might. You know what? I actually do have the... Oh, okay, that's exactly why I didn't. Whenever I started this endeavor, duping was still disabled on the server. Whenever Andres converted the server over to a paper server, all the permissions for duping were disabled. That, however, was fixed rather, like, I think a week ago? I think it was a week ago. So theoretically, I could do that. I have to make a couple of them. It's a hard maybe. I might do it for another chunk, but I'm already kind of ways into this one, and honestly, I would have to plan. I'm already freaking full up. Oh god. I don't want to embarrass myself by just tinkering around with a duper for longer than it would take for me to actually dig out the freaking junk. It's been a long time since I've made a duper. I would have to look it up. Not sure if the design has changed anything recently, but... I don't know. That could be fun, actually. Andesite. Just so much stuff. You know what? Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, God, why is this lagging so bad? It's not like there's anyone else on the server. Okay, so I know that I'm gonna need one of these needs to be a dead coral, I think. But yeah, keep a couple of those on me. Let me go look up a design real quick, because I have forgotten. Honestly, it's been so long. Yeah. When in doubt, go to El Mango, right? My Wi-Fi cannot handle, not even my Wi-Fi, my just internet in general can't handle trying to watch this all at the same time. That's more of a cannon style. I don't want a cannon style. I want just to drop it and leave it at that. Sorry, I'm just trying to watch. Okay, so that breaks it there, so that's not good. Okay, he's showing me tons of designs for launching. I need one for dropping. Is that it right there? Okay, here we are. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line blocks. Oh man, turn around so I can actually see this. I'm always just impressed that they never decided to patch these things out. I'm glad that they didn't. I'm just surprised. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I know this is riveting footage from me, but I'm just kind of trying to glean what he's saying without getting the audio. Because I don't really want to play his audio through. That's an idea. Okay, we're gonna have to do some tests. Grab a handful of redstone, grab some sticky piston, maybe 2. Going to need probably a lever. Yeah, I'll do this with a lever. And some slime blocks. Well. Gee, I wonder where I can get some slime blocks. That's nachos. Whoops. I always get turned around in that portal because it lets me out in the tiny portal. Or portal to tinies. It messes me up. It's nighttime again. I should have known. That was weird. Did you? I slept on the floor. Did you see that, Nago? That was weird. Let's just grab a few blocks here. I've got a chest down here that has a bunch of materials in it, so... grab some of that just in case I need it. Shouldn't. I'm not going to need it. I have 25 blocks of redstone in my inventory. Why the hell would I need another 21 dust? Get that out of here. It's a long-ass ladder. I can't wait to make the elevator for this. That's going to be a fun project. I say project, it's going to take like 20 minutes, hopefully, with, not counting redstone debugging, but... I didn't get the slime blocks. That was the whole reason I went down there. Uh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have a crafting bench down here? I think I used to. I don't think I do anymore. Okay. Uh-huh. Eat. I'll be taking this. Alright. I think a stack of slime blocks should be plenty enough for this. If it's not, I'm doing something wrong. I already know I'm going to be doing something wrong, but it shouldn't be that wrong. I need to repair this pickaxe. I feel like I had that problem last night too. Longo, I want you to look at my inventory real quick. You see something there? I'm missing an ingredient for a TNT duper. Do you know what it is? I'm missing a very crucial ingredient here. Your boy forgot the TNT. Of all the things to forget, I did forget the minecart though. I've got walls here. Did I have one already crafted up? No, I had boats. Let's keep some iron with me just in case I make a mistake. Need grab a couple detector rails just in case I make a mistake. I'm just planning on the fact that I'm going to make mistakes. Wall. It's not your skin. I almost did it. Let's plan this a little bit. Give myself a little space to work with here. I'm gonna need these, a little bit of that, lever. Let's just keep it at that for now. So I'm going to want a... Let me make sure I'm looking at this the right way. I'm going to want a steel piston out this way, pushing into an L shape of slime. That's going to be the activation there. On this bit of slime is where the detector rail is going to go. And that will push into another slime L. Going here. This one will go here and here. On this wall is where the coral fan goes. And on the... excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. On the underside of that, right? That's where that goes. Oh, wait, this one... Where's the wall? Where am I missing this? This design doesn't even use a wall. That might be just it then? Mongo. Mongo. I did it again. I did it again. There's no TNT in my inventory, Mongo. There's no TNT in my inventory. I just can't believe I did that again. Go to Canada. I have enough here in corporate to get it done. So I actually think I have some left over from previous escapade. Don't think I kept it in here though. Okay. Well, someone broke that. Not gonna worry about that. Oh. Someone yoinked the TNT at some point, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what someone did to break that, but I'll have to fix that at some point. Not that I'm pretty sure that Andres hasn't gone in there in a very long time. Drops, yeah, I think I've got some gunpowder to spare. Sand. Do we have sand, actually? Hmm. I don't think I've got sand. Oh. I guess we're making a quick detour to the desert. Hi, Biggie. Good old XP farm. Ooh, I hope there's still some sand here. We pillaged the hell out of this desert. Okay, blow this up for me. Thank you. Are you still living? That'll be enough for now. Ideally, I'm only going to need one piece, so... There's definitely going to be zombies in here next time I come in. Time is it? 12:07? Okay. I don't want to go go for too long tonight, but wanna at least proof of concept that I can do this. Go and sleep real quick. Alright, for reals this time. Hopefully. Just to make sure I'm putting the TNT in the right place. TNT goes underneath the fan. In theory, that should be it. In theory. I have to put that theory to practice. So it should... I do this, I want to be right here so I can see it. So it should be out, nothing happens. Go back. Huzzah! We have a duper. So now... here's my next dilemma. I kinda want to try and just... Oh. Almost did it. You saw me scroll through. I want to be able to, like, push this over a little bit so that I can get that a little bit over there, that a little bit over there. And I know that you theoretically can do that, but it's a bit tricky to do. At least not without breaking everything. I'm honestly just surprised that worked the first try. Also being very careful not to go too far. Last thing I want is to blow up my actual slime farm. is. Okay, so... Ooh. That. This. Oh, that's going into the void. So I think that I might be able to... in theory. I need that. I can probably just do this. Yeah. I can't have it stuck to itself. Whoops. That was a bit of a whoopsie. There's nothing stopping me from just... The whole point of that thing was that their slime block was temporary. That's why I used a slime block. I have to push it honestly. Oh my god. Dang it, Swift. What are you doing? Killing me, Smalls. There. 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 Oh. Piston. I'm using a sticky piston. Frick. Extend it. Break it. And down it goes. Well. I gotta go after it. Oh well. Can't win them all. Where did that other piston go? I'm not crazy, right? It definitely fell down. Slime towers are actually like really... Before scaffolding was really like the popular thing, slime blocks were amazing for scaffolding because you break them instantly. So. That said, I really don't know where the hell that piston went. It's a little bit annoying. It must have fallen on one of these sides. Nah, well, you see, Mongo, we live in a society, and the metaphors of putting myself on a tower of TNT willingly, I really have no goddamn idea where that sticky piston got off to. Because that thing is nowhere to be found. Casualty of war, I guess. That was fun, though. Oh, you son of a... I'm gonna scream! I feel like that's my cue. That might be it for the night, I think. That was a good proof of concept to be able to do that on the next chunk, I think. Fucking hell. Just block there. Block there. It's not that difficult. You know what I might do? I might make an array of these things. This last chunk, just kind of like for fun, I'll do like a grid of them. That way they can all explode at the same time. And just work my way down the chunk that way. That could be fun. I can see that being a ton of fun, personally. Just do like a 3x3 grid of TNT dupers there at the top. And, well, yeah, that's a thing that's happening now. I've decided. Is it a good idea to leave my TNT in the redstone area? No. Am I doing it? Yes. Leave some slime blocks in there. Do some organizing here. Tools, I'll keep a minecart in there. Iron, can put that back. I kept that with me just in case I broke that minecart. Drops. Okay. Stick. I don't think I have an area for sand. So this is now my area for sand. Stone. Andesite there. Dye right there. Just have some regular stone. Stone walls. I have some granite, didn't see that. Well, Mr. Mongo, believe that's going to do it for me tonight. I think that is going to be where I cut it for now. No, this one. See, I appreciate the encouragement to make a duper because now we're going to have a lot of fun next time. We are going to have a grand time with that, and I will give you a ping on Discord whenever I'm, like, if you don't happen to be there whenever I'm getting ready to do it, because everyone should bear witness to such glory. Yeah, man, I appreciate you being here. It's always really a lot easier to be able to bounce off solo commentary when you're working with someone. So, thank you very much for being here. But yeah, with that said, next time you'll see me, maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. Maybe. I haven't quite decided yet. But if you don't see me tomorrow night, then you'll definitely see me Wednesday evening. And after that, if I don't stream Thursday night, then you'll see me Friday for SMP, just as you normally would. Although you might not see me. You'll be doing your hardcore world, so. Yeah, man. Thank you for sticking around. I guess I'll see you around. And yeah, thank you once more. Have a good night.